Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. My name is Chika, and today I will be your host. Our topic today is emails, one of the most important communication tool in the digital world. Even though we have many messaging applications such as WhatsApp, Telegram, and Instagram, email is still widely used for education, business, and professional communication. I am joined today by my friends Cindy. How are you today?
Hello everyone, my name is India Kaviani, student ID 1525047. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm very happy to be here. Email is something we use almost every day, especially as university students, so I'm excited to talk about this topic.
That's great. Before we discuss more, could you explain what email actually is?
Of course, email stands for electronic mail. It is a system that allows people to send and receive digital message through the internet. Unlike traditional letters, email can be delivered within seconds. It is one of the fastest and most convenient ways to communicate with people around the world.
That's very interesting. Can you tell us a little about the history of emails?
Sure, email has been around for many years. In 1971, Ray Tomlinson sent the first network email. He also introduced the @ symbol, which is now used in every email address. Since then, email has continued to develop and has become one of the most important communication technologies in the world.
How does email work?
The process is simple. First, the sender writes a message and enters the recipient email address. Then the sender clicks the send button. The email travels through mail server on the internet and reaches the recipient within a few seconds. The recipient can then open and read the message using a computer, tablet, or smartphone.
Besides sending text message, what else can we send by emails?
Email allows users to send many kinds of attachments, including Word document, PDF files, PowerPoint presentation, Excel spreadsheet, photos, videos, and zip files. This is why email is very useful for students, teachers, office work, and business owners.
Why is email style important today, even though there are many social media and message apps?
Because email is more professional, universities use email to communicate with students, companies use it for job application, meetings, and official announcement. Online stores and many websites also require an email address to register an account or recover a password.
What are the advantages of using emails?
There are many advantages. First, email is fast because messages are delivered almost instantly. Second, it is inexpensive because we only need an internet connection. Third, email is available anytime and anywhere. Another advantage is that emails are easy to organize, search, and store for future reference.
That sounds very useful. However, are there any disadvantages?
Yes, there are. One common problem is spam, which is unwanted email. Another problem is phishing, where scammers send fake emails to steal personal information such as power or bank account details. Some email may also contain virus through unsafe attachment.
How can we stay safe while using emails?
There are several ways. We should create strong password, enable two-factor authentication, never click suspicious links, avoid downloading unknown attachment, and never share personal information with strangers. We should also update our device regularly and use antivirus software.
Those are excellent tips. How does email help students like us?
Email is very helpful for students. We use it to communicate with lecturers, submit assessment, receive announcement, join online learning platforms, and apply for scholarships or internship. Learning to write polite and professional email is also an important skill for our future careers.
What do you think about the future of emails?
I believe email will continue to be important. Also, technology keeps changing. Email remains the standard for official communication. In the future, artificial intelligence might help people write better emails, organize inboxes automatically, and detect spam more accurately.
That's a very interesting opinion. It seems that emails will continue to play an important role in our lives.
Absolutely, email is not only a communication tool but also a professional identity. Almost everyone needs an email address for school, work, and online service.
Before we end today's discussion, do you have any final advice for our listeners?
Yes, my advice is to use email responsibly. Always write clear and polite message. Protect your account with a strong password and think carefully before opening link or attachment. Using email wisely will help you communicate safely and professionally.
Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge today. I really need many new things about email, and I'm sure our listeners did too.
Thank you for inviting me. It was a pleasure to be part of this podcast. I hope everyone found our discussion useful.
Well, that's the end for today podcast. Today we learned about the definition of email, its history, how it works, its advantage and disadvantage, its importance in education and business, and some useful security tips. We hope this discussion has helped you understand why email is still one of the most valuable communication tools in the digital age.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something new today.
Don't forget don't forget to use email wisely, professional and safely. We look forward to seeing you in our next podcast with another interesting topic.
Thank you,
Thank you
for listening. Goodbye.
Stay safe and have wonderful day.
Hello
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Welcome to our podcast. My name is Cindy Octaviani, student ID 1525047. And today I will be your host. Our topic today is the internet, one of the great inventions that has changed the way people communicate, study, work, and live. I'm joined by my friend Chika. How are you today?
Hello everyone. I am doing very well. Thank you. I am happy to be here because the internet is an important part of our daily lives, especially for students.
That's true. Before we discuss more, call to explain what the internet is.
Of course, the internet is a global network that connects millions of computers and devices around the world. It allows people to communicate, search for information, the online, shop, watch videos, and do many other activities.
That's very interesting. Can you tell us a little about the history of the internet?
Currently, the internet began as a small network called ARPANET in the late 1960s. Over time, it continued to grow and become available to people around the world. today billions of people use the internet every day.
How does the internet help students?
The internet is very useful for education. Students can search for learning material, join online class, watch educational videos, submit assignment, and communicate with teacher and classmates.
Besides education, where else in the internet use?
The internet is used in many fields such as business, healthcare, banking, entertainment, transportation, and communication. People can work from home, pay bills online, book tickets, and even attend meetings through the internet.
What are the advantages of the internet?
There are many advantages. The internet provides quick access to information, help people communicate easily, support online learning, and save time in many daily activities. It also connects people from diverse countries.
That sounds wonderful, but does the internet also have disadvantage?
Yes, it does. Some disadvantages include internet addiction, cyberbullying, fake news, online scam, and privacy risks. People need to be careful when sharing personal information online.
How can we use the internet safely?
We should use strong password, avoid clicking suspicious links, protect your personal information, and only visit trusted websites. We should also spend our time online wisely and not use the internet excessively.
That's excellent advice. What do you think about the future of the internet?
I think the internet will continue to grow and become even more important. New technologies.
I agree the internet has become an important part of modern.
I think the internet will continue to grow and become even more important. New technologies such as artificial intelligence, smart device, and faster internet connection will make your life easier in the future.
I agree the internet has become an important part of modern life and we should use it responsibly.
Exactly, if we use the internet wisely, it can help us learn, work, and communicate more efficiently.
Well, we have come to the end of today's podcast. Today we learned about the definition of the internet, its history, its use, its advantage and disadvantage, and how to use it safely.
Thank you for listening. We hope this discussion has helped you understand the importance of the internet in our daily lives.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you again in our next podcast.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye. Stay
Goodbye.
safe and have a wonderful day. Dadah.
I just wanna live